So this is Coffee Patrol in Tbilisi, part 2. There was quite a lot of content, so we decided to split the episode. In the previous episode we visited the Probarista's coffee shop, Shavi, and also Bruvio, where both you and we were very surprised by the hand brew concept. Well, in this episode we'll go to the new spots. We'll visit Coffee Lab, one of the most iconic specialty coffee places in Tbilisi. We'll stop by Slow, a relatively new coffee shop with an interesting concept, which is coffee plus culture plus pace of life. And of course, we'll go to Bulbuli. It's a very cozy, almost homey little coffee shop, and check out OKRO coffee roasters. It's gonna be a long episode. We'll chat with representatives of Tbilisi coffee industry. Enjoy watching! Russians have this peculiarity, thinking we're somehow special or different. In reality, that's far from the truth. Cheers to your health! This is the best filter coffee I've had in Georgia. This is a bowl for for cats. So that's the Bulbuli, which we have had in our episode now. A very interesting coffee shop. Very interesting. Slow, as I understand it, is a coffee shop of the Black Cooperative, which they closed. And probably there's a new owner now. I don't know the reasons, but we'll go in now and see what kind of a place it is. Also, it looks so authentic, look. Hookahs, the guys have two branches. I don't know which one is the central one, I don't know. Here. Oh, we've arrived, by the way. Okay, here it is. That's the place. I know you. Yevgeny. Kirill. I've worked with Krakosova in Moscow. Awesome. And have you come to Tbilisi for Coffee Patrol? Yeah, I'm here on business and I decided to film as well. Great, of course. Super. Hey guys, look. Maverick. There's a Maverick, a Mekoning, nice equipment. Plywood, mirrors. A beautiful coffee shop. Here is a bike rack, seats. Okay, let's try. I'll have an espresso. Man, cool. I've seen so many of your videos on YouTube. You inspire me a lot. Oh, thanks. Batch brew and small cappuccino. Yeah, everything small. How long have you been here? It's the 4th day. So how's it going? Ah, it's going well, I like it. So you should stay here. No way, no place like home. I'm a coffee trainer, lived here for 3 years. I organize championships as well. Teach people to brew coffee. Cool, did this coffee shop used to belong to the Black chain? Yeah, exactly this one. Yeah, but now there are new owners. And, we reopened with food. Also, we have new desserts. The coffee stayed just the same. We keep an eye on quality. The espresso will be Ethiopia. Oh, sorry, Kenya. For the batch, I'll pour you great natural Ethiopia. And the cappuccino, accordingly, Kenya. Super. And why did they do the rebranding, change the name? The guys just wanted to develop the project specifically as a gastronomic project. Since Georgia is a winemaking country, so we added wine, we have a great shelf with natural wine. And wine here, do you need a license to sell it? No license needed. So you can sell wine without? Yes. Interesting. And why slow? You come in slowly, you enjoy, relax, get some work done. It's a short word like that. And the street here is very up to it, The rhythm like that, chill, chill. So you roast it here, right? Yeah, under our brand, the guys roast. So, who roasts? It's Mamuli. The guys from Mamuli. That one I'm looking at, yeah, I will take it. I'll just follow your recommendations. There's another great coffee shop here, Bruvio. I recommend you going there. Oh, I was there. The place is just mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. Mikhail works there. They brewed V60 with Georgian beans, and will also do AeroPress and... In mid-September I organized a cupping championship too, in Msketa. And I like the fact that I give the opportunity to grow for the guys who deal with coffee here. I organize championships and they grow with you. So I learn as an organizer, and they learn as well. Cool. Someone has to do it. And yesterday I ran into Irakli here. Irakli is a very cool dude. He promotes latte art culture and is just such a... Once he did a cupping here in Georgia. Collected all the Ethiopias possible. I don't remember how many cups, more than 50. Yesterday, well, that's some next level. You walk in, no espresso machine, milk frothed in a jug, and they just deliver that quality of drinks. He drew a Pegasus, man. Without equipment, well, of course, without Maverick at least. It's a very interesting coffee shop, very interesting. Mikhail himself is a coffee shop enthusiast. When he moved here, we did the first championships here together, and it was very cool, because he supported me. Well, and he acted as a sponsor. He is very much a professional and also very pleasant. Should I do it on regular milk? Yes. On a parallel street there is a very small, cozy place, just... It's called Bulbuli. A nightingale from Georgian. Yeah, it sounds like Bulbuli.
Bulbuli.
It's Kiev Street 7. There, right there. There's cool atmosphere. They just bought an apartment, a Georgian one. So they have a coffee shop right in an apartment. Dude, it's awesome. I advise it. Yes. It's awesome. Excellent filter. And you can sit there, you can chill, read a book. It's very interesting. It's just a small apartment on the first floor. Okay, let's write it down. And there's also a Chika coffee shop, or Chiha. Chika. Yeah, that translates as a bird. Yeah, it's a nice coffee shop too.
Super.
Amazing. I'll give you some water now. Listen, milk in Georgia is very nice, right? Well, let's say... I haven't seen this brand, usually I see some other brand. This one is Polish. Yeah, Polish, yes. Well, this one is very good too. Thanks. It's nice to prepare coffee for a person who you see on YouTube. Kenya for an espresso. It's an unusual choice. Oh, how it smells. How would you describe it? Maybe the shot turned out quite short, but I really like it, yes. It's well roasted, and therefore I prepared it on the Victoria Arduino, automatic settings. It's sweet, light, and yet drinkable. Everything is balanced, and Kenya doesn't have this, usually when Kenya is roasted or prepared, you always have to emphasize the acidity, but here, on the contrary, it's not that way. It's a very good espresso, so sweet. It's tea-like, with those kind of raisin berries. Super overall. Thank you very much. Listen, what about the audience? So probably there are guys from China here, the ladies who was just here. Yeah, it's a multicultural street overall. For more than 10 years now. It became pedestrian in 2011. And there are very many people from all over the world. Americans, Germans, Dutch, people from Saudi Arabia. So here it's, yeah, you can meet anyone, yes. But the core probably is still locals and Russians. Yes, expats, CIS, and Georgians also drink coffee here. Yeah, but it's very nice. All the 3 drinks are super. How many cups does such a coffee shop make per day? Well, it varies. On weekends it can be like 100 cups. Yeah, 150 maybe. Okay, I see it's like 80 square meters, right? Less maybe. 50? Oh, okay. Well, probably because of the mirrors it looks bigger, it's bright. And if it's not a secret, how much do you pay for the rent for this coffee shop? Well, around the city the rent varies. It's about from $700 to $800 and up to maybe $1,000 somewhere. Yeah, it's a big central place. Somewhere on Rustaveli Street it's probably higher. This is the best filter in Georgia which I have tried so far. Well, what can I say? It's a very cozy coffee shop. And it's tastier than anywhere else in Tbilisi so far. Three out of the 3 are great. That filter is very fresh Ethiopia, well roasted, prepared. Perfectly. It was just a batch brew already made in a thermos, not a V60. The espresso insanely sweet, unexpectedly for Kenya not so aggressively acidic as it usually is. And the cappuccino also perfect. So, regarding coffee, so far here, I liked it the most. The guys are great. Coffee Lab. The guys are actually roasters. Yeah, they are roasters, they're pioneers here. They've been roasting specialty coffee for a very long time. They speak only in Georgian and English. This is their 5th location already. Not the first. The first is in another place. So it's a coffee shop. Yeah, here it's also a coffee shop, there is also roasting. Here they keep their coffee. At the moment they have 2 roasters. The first roaster is quite old, it's a Georgian. As they are official representatives of Georgian in Georgia, they have been roasting on this Georgian for more than 8 years. I think so. But now they have outgrown, let's say, this 15-kilogram roaster, and they decided to buy an Italian roaster, AMF. You've heard of it. It's 30 kilograms and they are still setting it up. This roaster, you can see it here. Currently it's in the installation process. The Georgian is a 6, oh no, it's a 15. So they package it all here and they send it from here to all the other branches, to their partners too. Also they use this place as a warehouse for the coffee, they store pallets of coffee here. And also they have temperature control here. It's a 2 kilograms pack, right? And here they have the kitchen. I get it. Okay, let's not disturb them. What do you do? I used to be a barista. There was a career advancement. I went through all the stages. I started off as a barista, then head barista, a chef barista. My growth was in this company. So this is the company that nurtured me, that gave me the opportunity to be who I am now at this moment. Because the guys paid for my barista courses out of their own pocket, as well as the other courses. So I absorbed a lot of useful information for myself, and then eventually there came the moment when I outgrew all this story. So now we're simply friends. We understand each other. It was a mutual decision for me to leave the company. So then I began to increase my personal growth outside, let's say, of this specific company. And consequently, I became a roaster. I've been roasting coffee for over a year now. And also I outgrew roasting and now I've moved into coffee logistics. Now I have a good friend with whom I do coffee logistics. It's on Georgia-wide scale at the moment. But overall, this company turns out to be an international for us. We are in Ukraine, we also have warehouses in Hamburg. But also at this stage, I am directly involved into Georgia. We're also trying to go to Armenia. And little by little, in parallel with this, I also do a bit of roasting at sampler roasters primarily. I currently roast coffee for various kinds of competition events, free cuppings of an educational nature, also samples of defects, good roasts, and so on. So this is the format in which I'm currently acting. I haven't worked behind the bar, behind the counter for quite a long time now. It was great luck that we met there behind the counter. I also became the first champion in latte art using alternative milk, officially. Also, I'm the first Georgian to fly abroad to Europe. But I couldn't represent the country in any way because we still don't have a specialty coffee association in our country. It hasn't been formed here yet. Unfortunately, we don't have an SCA. There were attempts, including Coffee Lab, they bought a membership in the association, but there was no return or help from other places. Despite the fact the business is developing here, we're scaling and developing, and new businesses are being added and opened, but the guys are exclusively about business, exclusively about making money, but not about any format of, development from the point of view of professionalism, to somehow try to break to the world stage. For now, it's more a local story, unfortunately. As for coffee in Tbilisi, it's more about consumers rather than something unique. Unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know, you rarely see microlots here, similar to the ones you tried at my place yesterday. The audience is young, relatively to specialty culture, so they don't always understand elementary or basic lots like Costa Rica or Nicaragua. For them, it's something wild.
We'll have espresso batch brew.
Which one?
Batch brew. Espresso batch brew.
Oh, yeah.
Batch brew это же фильтр кофе?
Да.
And cappuccino.
So they've brought us a cappuccino. There's a tulip. This one is basic. Judging by how coffee forward it is, the espresso will be strong. Yeah, most likely. But the uniqueness of Coffee Lab is that they don't use Brazil for milk drinks. They have a policy in the company that they use exclusively, well, shortly speaking, anything but Brazil. Exclusively some kind of specialty coffee. It could be Colombia, it could be Rwanda, could be Ethiopia. They prefer washed processing, because apparently they like washed more. And their roasting style is omni, absolutely for everything. If you want filter, it will be a coffee roaster for omni. If you want espresso, it might be roasted for omni. So the guys decided in the company to choose such a path, a unified, standardized, that helps them to maintain quality at the same level always. So there aren't, any fluctuations in quality and the flavor profile of the coffee. But this cappuccino is not great. The cappuccino you made yesterday was tastier. In Proborista it was very good too. And in Xavi, the cappuccino was just unsuccessful. Either the coffee was too fresh or, I don't know, just fell apart immediately. The service time there was just instant. I didn't even have time to choose a place to sit. They already gave me that coffee. Here we've been sitting and chatting for 15 minutes and they have just brought us cappuccino. Even though there are not so many people staying here right now. Ethiopia, Guji. Washed. Honey, apricot, and tangerine. And milky, milky is probably about milky texture, probably something like that is implied. Okay, yeah, tangerines. Yeah, it's hard to me to translate this. Yeah, so they have apricot here, honey, milky, and tangerine. That's it. Yeah, that's classic coffee from the category that people apparently just like to come and drink here. Ethiopia is very popular in our country, for some reason. Everyone loves Ethiopia. Everywhere people love Ethiopia, in Russia too. It's a must-have. So, that's our batch brew. Everything is alright with it, except that it's probably not so fresh. Unknown, I can't say. It's a little papery. Yeah, you can feel paper. A slight cardboard taste. Yeah, but in general, yeah, it's nice filter coffee. Yeah, as I understand, it's very popular here in terms of the local audience. You have some work day, you want to co-work somewhere, you come here and you just want some basic coffee. To sip over half an hour, just spend time like that, to be honest. So we have... Okay, so, what do we have here? The king has arrived. We have been waiting for this king very much. Their espresso is on Ethiopia. It's Tabiburka, I think so. Because you see that orange sticker there? Most likely that's this bean. Well, it's not bad actually. I thought it would be such a straight lemon pie. Not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. I think the aftertaste remains quite decent. It's not disgusting. Yeah, but... yeah, it has high acidity. Yeah, probably it's under-roasted or something like that. Sometimes it happens. Coffee place Bulbuli. Here you are. Here. Apparently, we should come in here. Gamarjoba. Is it Bulbuli? Super. And what is it? It's a coffee shop. And what's the translation? It's a nightingale. Okay, let's have coffee. Let's have an espresso. Here, filter. And a small cappuccino. Everything small. Do you have an espresso set here? You can choose a cup for a filter. Of course, this one. This is a bowl for cats, is it? Is it also a cup for coffee here? So, that's how it is. A wonderful mirror. So it's really like an apartment. Oops. Look at the tablecloth. That's nice. Wow. That's where I will sit down. Look, and also there is a cat chilling here. Relaxed. Well, it's cozy. I'm allergic to cats, but it's an interesting coffee shop. It's in an apartment. It's atmospheric. There is tasty coffee in Tbilisi. Probably it's incorrect to compare. Last year I was in Tashkent. And there the context is totally different. The coffee scene wasn't as confident as it is here. Probably expats have certainly played a part here. Because competition drives... my nose is itching. Okay, what is this espresso? Brazil? Alright, it's all Brazil. Is it all the same? No, it's different. Okay, super, we'll try. Brazil. Actually, not bad. The guys have Supermat. It's a Spanish coffee machine. The name of the model is like Quality Espresso or something like that. Well, it's basic Brazil. It's prepared. Okay. Not like Kenya, of course, but in general, it's okay. So there's a tulip, as if they frothed too thick. Well, actually no. It's a normal cappuccino. Okay, let's go to filter. My nose itches. I need to leave. Wow. That's something. That's interesting. Very interesting. Cashew, prunes, caramel. It's very nice Brazil, really tasty. I would rank them like this. Filter number 1, cappuccino number 2, espresso number 3. But the filter, it could have competed with that Ethiopia. Surprisingly, there's a kind of a liqueur-like note. A light one. He said it's natural, but for a natural it's too good. I think there is something anaerobic here, but I could be wrong. Bulbuli. That was Bulbuli. And we are moving on. Was that really natural Brazilian filter? Yeah. Super, thanks. Bulbuli, that was Bulbuli, which we had on air just now. And now we are going further. I produce Mikhail Jasin, World Barista Champion. Within Sistema Coffee, we have recorded a course. There will be 2 tiers. It will be basic and intermediate.
We want you to experience how our course works for yourselves.
Hey, what's up everybody? Mikhail Justin here, and today we're kicking off our Barista Foundation class.
Right now, you can watch one of the lessons from the Barista course for free, so you can see the quality of the filming and the value of the information we provide. To get access to the free lesson, scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description below this video.
The final stop. The final stop of the coffee patrol in Tbilisi. This is the coffee shop that awaits you ahead. Here. I'm going to it. Tomorrow, I am thinking of going to Batumi. I want to see that city. The sea. So, I think I've arrived. I like what I've already seen. CB90 OKRO Roastery Coffee Baker.
Hello?
Sorry, we're closed.
Closed? Why?
6.
Maybe I can try your coffee. Maybe filter.
Oh, it's a pity. You were the last one in the episode from Tbilisi, and so you should have checked the Google Maps. So, are you roasting here? Can I at least film it? Gissen. So you're roasting it right here, right? And do shops work until 6 here in Tbilisi? Well, we work until 6 and there are other coffee shops which work until 8. And why do you actually have a schedule like this? Well, there are some coffee shops which work until 10. Okay, I see. Thanks. Actually, there's nothing to thank for. So, Georgia won't let me go. I have come back to Tbilisi again. For you, it is like a splice. Actually, since the previous scene, there has been 4 days. I went to Batumi, filmed the patrol there, had a rest on the weekend, stayed at a hotel, and now I'm thinking where to eat. And I typed it on Yandex, where to eat. And you know what did it show me? And you know what it showed me? That within a 5-minute walk from there, there was a coffee shop that I couldn't get into last time. And now here we are. So I'll have an espresso, filter coffee, and a cappuccino. And I'm hungry, I want to eat something. Well, let's have a sandwich, something sweet to add there. Well, in general, I would offer you either this one or that one. And what is this? This is fruit billet. Well, here you have whipped cream with, if I'm not mistaken, there's fig. Okay, from coffee we have Kenya and Costa Rica. I'll take Kenya. Hello. Kirill. Yevgeny. Yeah, we had a chat about Arseny Kuznetsov. Are you a founder? Yes, I'm the founder. So, you have founded this coffee shop, right? Well, yes, I opened it a year and a half ago. Initially, of course, we didn't want just a coffee shop. We wanted a small roasting operation with a partner. We love coffee. We've been involved into it for about 15 years. So, OKRO. Yes. OKRO. Yeah, we were inspired by Kolchis. Kolchis, times of Iliad, Homer, Odyssey, all that. Because Ajara, the Ajara region, it is that very territory. There is the Prometheus cave. And we thought, since coffee has become the world's second gold, after oil, officially it's overtaking tea in sales and consumption. So why not to go down that path? OKRO translates as gold. We opened a year and a half ago in a technical mode. That is, we didn't have a roaster, we didn't have half of the chairs, tables. We were literally finishing these walls on the spot. We had workers here. So we opened just with coffee, with grinders. We bought coffee from someone, we supported local roasters, and we just brewed coffee. 6 months later, our roaster arrived, we finished all the details, and officially launched on May the 15th last year. And then you started to roast. Yes. So here it's like a co-working space here. Yeah, some people work here, some people just sit here. And why do you close so early? I came here and now I'm here just by chance. In general, last year we worked until until 10. We worked in 2 shifts. We tried to do some evening dinners, had a full menu, completely different. That is wine, snacks. There is a bunch of more interesting places nearby. So why would people go to a coffee shop to drink wine? So we shifted it to 8, and then there were protests. We were just blocked. Here the entrances were blocked with barricades, so it took me 45 minutes instead of 10 minutes to get here. So we looked at it for 3 days, and the protests, they are usually in the evenings. So we thought we don't want to get into this situation, we don't want to get involved, and we don't want to suffer from this. And so we decided that in summer we'd work until 7 or 8. So we worked until that time in summer. And since September we've been working until 6. And what's the area here? Is it 150? It's 183 square meters. And how much is the rent here per square meter? Let me tell you how much we paid for this. $6,000. $6,000? That's 6 by 8. 500,000 rubles. Listen, that's a hell of a lot. That's really a lot. I will tell you, as for the other areas, they have the same price for such places. So why would we take other districts if we can take a room in the center? Yeah, it's tough to make it pay off. Yeah, it's really tough. But after 1 year, we are just about to break even. So that means that we don't even make any small margin of profit, and we invest everything back into the project. Okay, let's eat. Okay, I had filter. When should I bring it? You can bring it right now. The guy speaks very funnily, like like that. I'll ask him something now when he comes back. So, I have drunk the espresso and it was tasty, by the way. Really, nothing to complain about. It was very sweet, great body. I was in Batumi yesterday. I went to greenhouse, something like that. The owner was there too, and we got talking, and he said, "Are you working until 6? Yes. So, I told him, your espresso is watery. You know, like water. The body is not thick, it's not dense, it's not like one would like. And here it's different. Here it was very... a spoiler from Batumi, right? So here it's very dense espresso. I like the body, it's very sweet, it's a sweet cup. Delicate enough in acidity, pleasant aftertaste. It's a good espresso. Cappuccino also good, nothing outstanding in it. But I've already drunk half a cup. Of course, it's my first coffee today. Filter on Kenya, unclear why they poured so much. Unclear. But it's under roasted, like you know, like green grass, apples. Doesn't taste like Kenya. I'd say it's some under roasted Brazil, really, not like Kenya. Well, okay, let it be Kenya. Well, okay, it's tasty. It's very nice when you order a sandwich and you expect it to be pressed from two sides. Well, it's a good execution. For everything, I paid 60 lari, that's 1,850 rubles, roughly. Seems like a fair deal to me. So, that means OKRO roastery. Final comment. Overall, it's a good place, the product is not bad. If we move to the segment called Unwanted Advice, I would recommend the guys to change the seating plan, because it's totally uncomfortable, it's wildly uncomfortable. I sat in 3 places, first where I ate, then I moved to work, and then I moved again. So while I was waiting for the toilet, I changed the place. It's uncomfortable everywhere. Somewhere it's uncomfortable to sit, somewhere it's uncomfortable for your back. So one thing is when the owner says that it's not co-working space here, and there are these signs on the table that you should not sit there for a long time. But when the people are sitting there, why should you fight with it? Everyone sits there and works. One is coding, another one has a Zoom call. So 80% of the people sitting there are with laptops. So you need to lead this, not to fight it. Well, I guess that's it. Let's finalize the coffee patrol in Tbilisi. It turned out to be a banger. There are so many coffee shops. It will be more than 1 hour, purely with coffee shop visits. So now the cars will go and we will finalize it. 3, 2, 1. Here they go. That's all. Bye-bye everyone. If you liked it, put your like. If you don't like it, put your dislike. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you have something to write, leave a comment. We'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye. Resorts are my thing. I realize it today. Woke up at the time that I wanted. That's my way. Why hedonist? Well, it's about enjoyment. It's in every cup. The sun is glinting off the road. It's just paradise for a hedonist. Kavalava, Kavalavas. It's an interesting name for sure. Luke, oh, Zara. It's for Russians who will watch and envy. Uganda is bright? Really? Well, it's an interesting experiment. Let's try it. And I want something tasty, something that will blow my socks off.
Oh.